some of the big business Igbo men, because they see it as, if this guy comes like this, our business is under threat. Because his fights, if this in fights continue, bro, it's going to be a problem for us. I don't know if you understand. That's why you see that the big business Igbo men, they will not put their mouth, they will not lend their voice for Nnamdi Kanu. See him as... even their media spaces have been controlled, right, by this elite. You shouldn't talk about Nnamdi Kanu or talk about his release. Do you understand? Now, when we say they won't go protest now when I show, if any Igbo won't try to join, it gets media team where they don't set up. Those media team will just go online, go to right, say they are planning to set the Igbos up so that if they go and protest, they go by them. They want to reduce the numbers of the Igbos. They want to. That's what you see all over social media. Sowore has been used so that you will draw the Igbos out. Let the government. I will expect that to come soon. The Ohaneses. This guy has been in prison for over how many years? Other people will do worse than waiting that they allege them, that they give them peace deal, that they free them, maybe they go to their house. But this guy man, they for sale. But anyways, 20th is the date. Oh, no, day Nigeria. 20th is the date. For me, personally, what am I trying to say? From my own angle, right? It's simple. It's injustice against him. If you are giving people peace deal, for people who do bigger crimes, he deserves a peace deal as well. Yes, leave him alone. Free him. Let him go back to his people. It's as easy as ABCD. Free him. So, I'm not gonna go. Anyways, peace and love. Don't play. If you play, go and learn. You will learn the hard way.
My people, the internet is on fire right now. Everywhere you turn, one name and one hashtag are shaking social media. Free Nnamdi Kanu. This time, the fire got even hotter because VDM has stepped into the ring, joining Omoyele Sowore in the push to demand freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. The movement has moved from talk to full-blown action, and it's spreading fast. So sit tight. Let's break it down together. Because this story is deep. And trust me, you'll want to stay till the end. But first, please tap that like button and subscribe right now so you don't miss any new gist as it drops. Now, what's happening? Sowore, who's always been loud about justice and people's rights, has been leading calls for the government to release Nnamdi Kanu. He's even planning a protest tagged Jiman Free Nnamdi Kanu. And guess what? VDM just announced he's joining that protest. That's not small news at all. Because once someone like VDM moves, the online crowd moves too. Within hours, the internet exploded. Posts, hashtags, and tweets started flying. Videos are everywhere. Nigerians from all corners are reacting. Some supporting the move, some warning it could heat up the political space again. Now, you know how social media can be. The minute a strong voice steps in, the conversation becomes louder. That's exactly what's happening here. People who were quiet before are now talking. Influencers, bloggers, even celebrities are sharing the same question. Why is Nnamdi Kanu still in detention? It's like every corner of the internet woke up at once. If you've been online lately, you've probably seen the trend yourself. It's not just a movement anymore. It's becoming a national topic again. And that's why this moment feels different. Sowore and VDM teaming up is like two major waves colliding. Sowore is known for street activism, for taking the protest straight to power, while VDM's influence is online. Massive reach, emotional delivery, and a strong way of connecting with people. Together, they are mixing both forces. real life protest and online fire. That's why it's trending so fast. Now, let's talk about what's really driving all of this. Nnamdi Kanu's case has dragged for years, from arrests to court cases, from rulings to appeals. It's been a long and painful journey. He was first arrested in 2015, granted bail, then rearrested, and ever since then, it's been back and forth between government agencies and the judiciary. For many people, his continuous detention represents something bigger, a question about fairness and how Nigeria handles political cases. That's why this protest movement keeps coming up. It's not just about one man anymore. It's about justice and national peace. And here's where things get really interesting. According to Sowore, the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest is set to happen in Abuja, and people are already mobilizing. There are talks that other states might join too. When you have names like Sowore and VDM on the same page, you can be sure the turnout will be serious. Videos from activists online already show people preparing placards, printing shirts, and setting up hashtags. It's a digital movement turning into a physical one. Let me pause here and ask you something. Do you think this protest can actually make the government release Nnamdi Kanu? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And please, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. It helps more people see this update so everyone can stay informed. Now, back to the gist. VDM came online and said he's tired of the injustice and silence around the matter. He said enough is enough, that it's time people stand up for what's right. That statement alone caught attention. You know VDM. When he speaks, people listen. So imagine Sowore's political energy and VDM's online firepower working together. It's like one person shaking the streets while the other one shakes the internet. That combination is strong. Some people believe this team up might put pressure on the government to revisit the case. Others think it could make things tense, especially since the topic of IPOB and Kanu has always been sensitive. But for most Nigerians, they just want peace and fairness. They want closure. They want to see that justice is working, that no one stays in custody forever without conclusion. And let's be honest, this is not the first time Sowore has tried to raise awareness. But the difference now is momentum. More people are paying attention because the economy is hard, the mood in the country is heavy, and Nigerians are looking for something that feels like truth. So when someone steps up to say, let's stand for what's right, people rally around that. Now think about this. With the internet already burning with Dabini Free Nnamdi Kanu, and celebrities, youth leaders, and influencers jumping in, what if international voices start picking it up again? That's when the movement becomes even more powerful. Because once foreign media and human rights groups start watching, the government begins to feel the pressure differently. That's what Sowore and VDM are trying to do, to make the story too big to ignore. Let's not forget, Sowore already said the protest would be peaceful. He emphasized that it's not about fighting or chaos, but standing in unity and demanding fairness. That's important, because peace gives power to the message. So far, all messages from the organizers are about peaceful demonstration. That's what gives credibility to the call. If you're still watching, this is the part where I say thank you. And please like this video and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate every one of you. Drop your opinion in the comments. Do you think this new alliance will actually force action from the presidency. Now, let's look at what this means politically. President Tinubu's administration has had to handle many national issues: economy, reforms, subsidy removal, and now this renewed call for Kanu's release. The timing is interesting because if the protest grows and stays peaceful, the presidency might need to respond publicly, even if just to calm the situation. But if it's ignored, the tension might grow. So it's a test of leadership, how the government handles public pressure, and how the people respond in turn. Another thing that's clear is how this moment could unite people from different regions. Because, truthfully, when you listen closely, you'll realize it's not just people from one part of Nigeria asking questions. Nigerians from all zones are joining the online trend, saying things like, "We just want fairness." And that shows something bigger, that people are tired of division. This movement is emotional because Kanu's story is emotional. Families are affected, communities are watching, and activists are pushing. It's one of those issues that touches politics, law, and humanity at the same time. That's why it's shaking the internet. And I want you to notice something. Each time Sowore or VDM speaks, their message spreads faster than ever before. This shows Nigerians are listening. People want updates. They want explanations. They want to know what's going on behind the scenes. That's why this topic keeps dominating. Now, as we wrap this first part of the gist, one thing is clear. The Harvey Free Nnamdi Kanu movement is not slowing down. It's picking up speed every hour, and it's becoming more organized. Sowore's protest plan and VDM support have turned what looked like a quiet campaign into a nationwide conversation. If you ask me, this might be the beginning of a major shift. Not just for Kanu's case, but for how Nigerians react to justice issues in general. Because once people see that unity and peaceful protest can bring results, it changes everything. Alright guys, that's where I'll stop for now. Do you want me to continue the gist into how this could affect Tinubu's government and what it might mean for 2027 politics? Should I go deeper into the reactions coming from government sources and how they plan to respond? If you want me to continue, just say "continue the gist" in the comments, and make sure you've liked and subscribed so you don't miss part 2.